Hey guys, welcome to another video by Fitness Technology Services. So today's video is going to be kind of a two-parter. It's going to be about motor brushes and then kind of how to clean the commutator, the part of the motor that the motor brushes run on. I haven't really done this for a long time, but I had a customer the other day and he had a nice Life Fitness treadmill and we couldn't find the motor anywhere. Nobody sells these motor brushes. I've been told for 25, 30 years now, you have to buy an entire motor. You can't get a motor brush. Well, I just recently found out, and Life Fitness couldn't get it. Then we went to Macmillan, which was the motor manufacturer. They wouldn't sell any parts. So I kind of gave up. And what was happening with this guy's treadmill, the brush head was bad, the little spring on it, and it wasn't making good contact, so his machine wouldn't go over 2 miles an hour. And they kind of give up on a really nice, older, but really nice Life Fitness machine over a motor brush. Really, I don't think he was going to give up on it if we had to pay the $500-$600 for the motor. But I did a little research, and I just found this like really awesome website. And they carry, we're going to put a little starburst up there so you'll be able to see. But they carry almost every kind of motor brush you can think of. They had capacitors, I believe they had bridge rectifiers, and I've been told my whole time in the fitness industry that you can't get motor brushes, you have to buy them. So just going to give you a real general idea. This is kind of the standard motor brush that comes with your Nordic Track Icon equipment. As you can see, it's already got the spring, it's attached to it, and it's already got the lead. But a lot of motor brushes, and I'm not going to get too far involved in this because they're every kind of shape you can think of. This one has a spring mounted on it. Motor lead, motor brush is way longer, shape completely different. This is the same thing. This would have like a little piece that would press it. It's already contoured and curved, so for this motor it takes a specific brush. I don't even know what this goes to. I think it goes to a treadmill. It looks kind of small. Maybe not, maybe to something else. But anyway, you can find all these at this website, and we're going to put this website up. So what your motor brush is doing, it's actually running across your motor commutator. And the cleaner your motor commutator, the better the contact is, and the better the motor's going to run. So it's kind of hard to tell, but if you can look at it really closely, if you can zoom up a little bit, you'll see this is a commutator where the motor brush, which is made out of a lead type material, is kind of wearing down on this. But originally, it looks just like this. Nice and shiny, and as your motor brush is running across it, it dirties it up, and that gives it a lot worse contact. It just doesn't work as efficiently as it was. Alright, so sometimes, we're just going to put this back down. So come down here and zoom on this motor a little bit.
And Dave, show them real quick again on that white thing right there, the difference in the darkness and the light
that's right.
on the white. Go back down there.
Oh, you can see it
right there, yeah.
Okay, so this is the dirty side of the commutator. And this is the piece that I've cleaned. And I basically just scrub it with this stone. You can probably use this stone to sharpen your knives with. But I don't sharpen my knives with it. So that's actually what it's used for. It's called a commutator stone. Alright? And again, there's the unclean side and the clean side. Is that a little better? You can see that better?
Absolutely.
Alright, cool. Alright. So I'm going to put this out the way. And then the other thing I want to show you is your brushes are usually located down inside a little cap here. So we're going to see together, this is a Horizon motor. So what does Horizon take? Takes a spring-loaded, self-contained. The wires to the motor are here, so they're not attached to this. Looks similar to that, but you'd have to look this up. They also have a way on this website I'm going to show you where you can actually file these down if you can only get a motor brush close to your size, but not fully. They have a really good video on that, so I'm not really going to touch that. But what we're going to do is we're going to clean down in here. Alright, so that's it for explaining how they work. Let's get started. Alright guys, so here we go. So unfortunately or fortunately for me, This particular motor that I'm going to do my demo on has a little viewing hole, so I don't have to pop the motor brush out. So it's a good thing on the first half of this video I showed you how to pop the motor brush out, but I'm not going to since I don't have to. So one thing for sure, make sure your unit is completely unplugged or turned off. Alright, I don't want nobody getting shocked with this. So this is pretty easy to do, but really the problem with the commutator stone, it's very fragile. You have to hold it down as close as you possibly can. If you try to get any leverage out of it, if you put too much pressure, it's going to break. Alright, so we're just going to lightly put this down in here. Now this is running on that copper commutator that I showed you earlier, and then we're just going to spin it. We're going to spin it a little this way. We can even scrub it some. I don't want to break my commutator stone because this is my last one. I will try and source this, so if any of you guys want a commutator stone, I can get you one. But this is really just a show. So I'm scrubbing this to make this all nice and shiny, or as shiny as I can, down inside of here. Alright, we can even scrub it this way, but we want our brushes to have as clean of a contact as we possibly can. Alright, so I don't think I need to do the whole thing. I think you got the idea. The main trick to this is try not to break this, or if you have to, break it in half, and that way it'll have more tension on it. It won't be as fragile. But I'm holding it down as far as I possibly can. And you can even, if you want, just kind of hold it in place and rub your motor some. But if you need motor brushes and you look down inside your housing where your motor brushes are, and it's dark like it was in the first half of the video, you really should try and clean it while you got the motor brushes out. So even though I've been doing this a long time, this is kind of a new discovery for me. Don't know why I didn't know they sold motor brushes for all these motors. I guess I just took everybody's word on it. But now I know. I'm giving you the website and the link to it. So I'm going to put this back on here, close my cap up, and that's really it for this video. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks a lot for viewing.